Hello, my friend. I'm really happy you're here today. Before we begin, I want to ask you a simple question. When you speak English, does your mouth feel ready? Really, take a moment and think about it. Maybe you know many English words. Maybe you understand English videos. Maybe you can read English sentences and understand the meaning clearly. But when it is time to speak, your mouth does not move as smoothly as your mind wants. You know the sentence inside your head, but when you try to say it, your tongue feels heavy, your lips feel slow, and your voice does not sound natural. Maybe you stop in the middle of a sentence. Maybe you repeat the same word again and again. Maybe you feel shy because the words come out broken, even when you already understand them. My friend, if this happens to you, please do not think you are weak in English. Do not think you are not talented. Do not think fluent English is only for special people. Many learners have the same problem. They study English with their eyes and ears, but they forget to train their mouth. They watch lessons, read grammar, write notes, and save vocabulary, but they do not give their lips, tongue, jaw, breath, and voice enough daily practice. Speaking English is not only a knowledge skill, it is also a physical skill. Your mouth needs training, just like your hands need training to type fast, just like your legs need training to run comfortably, and just like your fingers need training to play an instrument. If you want English to come out naturally, your mouth must practice English sounds, English rhythm, English linking, and English sentences again and again. So in today's lesson, I, Evelyn, want to help you train your mouth to speak English more fluently. We are not going to make this difficult. We are not going to use complicated grammar explanations. We are going to focus on simple daily English, clear pronunciation, natural rhythm, and practical speaking exercises you can do with me. The goal is not to sound perfect. The goal is to make your mouth more comfortable with English. When your mouth becomes comfortable, your speech becomes smoother. When your speech becomes smoother, your confidence becomes stronger. And when your confidence becomes stronger, you begin to speak more freely in real life. Now, I want you to understand something very important. Fluency is not only about knowing what to say. Fluency is also about being able to say it without fighting with your mouth. Think about a simple sentence like, I want to get a cup of coffee. You may understand every word in this sentence, but when you say it quickly, it may feel different. Your mouth has to move from I to want, then to, then to get, then to a cup of coffee. In natural speech, people do not speak every word like a robot. They connect words. They use rhythm. They stress important words. They relax small words. So instead of saying every word separately, the sentence becomes smoother, like, I want to get a cup of coffee. You do not need to force yourself to copy every accent, but you do need to train your mouth to move smoothly from one sound to the next. Let us begin with a very simple practice. I want you to say this sentence slowly. I need a little more time. Say it again, slowly and clearly. I need a little more time. Now say it like you are speaking to a real person. I need a little more time. Feel how your mouth moves from need to a, from little to more, and from more to time. Do not rush. Just feel the movement. Now imagine you are at work, and someone is waiting for your answer. You can say, I need a little more time. Again, I need a little more time. This is mouth training. It is not just repeating words. It is teaching your mouth how English feels. Many learners make one big mistake. They only practice English silently. They read a sentence in their mind and think, yes, I know this. But knowing a sentence silently is not the same as being able to say it naturally. Your mind may understand it, but your mouth may still be untrained. So from today, whenever you learn a useful sentence, do not only read it, speak it, repeat it, change it, use it in your own daily life. For example, take this sentence: I'm getting ready for work. Say it slowly. I'm getting ready for work. Now say it again with a natural rhythm. I'm getting ready for work. Now change the last word. I'm getting ready for class. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm getting ready for a meeting. I'm getting ready for my day. When you practice like this, your mouth does not only learn one sentence, it learns a pattern. This is one of the best ways to train your mouth for fluency. Do not try to speak with difficult sentences all the time. Start with useful daily patterns and repeat them until your mouth can say them easily. For example, say this with me: I'm trying to improve my English. Again, I'm trying to improve my English. Now make it softer and more natural. I'm trying to improve my English every day. Again, I'm trying to improve my English every day. Now change it. I'm trying to speak more clearly. I'm trying to listen more carefully. I'm trying to build better habits. I'm trying to become more confident. These sentences are not difficult, but they are powerful because they train your mouth to move through real English. Another thing you must train is your breathing. Many learners speak English with too much tension. They hold their breath. Their shoulders become tight. Their jaw becomes stiff. Then English feels harder than it really is. Before you practice speaking, take one slow breath. Relax your jaw. Relax your lips. Open your mouth a little more than usual. English needs space. If your mouth is too closed, your words may sound unclear. Try this sentence: Today, I want to speak slowly and clearly. Say it with a relaxed mouth. Today, I want to speak slowly and clearly. Now say it again, but this time, breathe before you speak. Today, I want to speak slowly and clearly. Good. This small habit can make your speaking sound calmer and more confident. Now let us practice daily life sentences that train your mouth and your confidence at the same time. Imagine you are starting your morning. Say, I woke up early today. Again, I woke up early today. Now say, I brushed my teeth and washed my face. Again, I brushed my teeth and washed my face. Now say, I made a cup of tea and checked my phone. Again, I made a cup of tea and checked my phone. These sentences are simple, but they are full of useful mouth movements. Your lips move for brushed, your tongue works in teeth, your mouth opens in washed, and your rhythm changes in checked my phone. When you repeat daily sentences, you are not only learning English, you are building speaking muscles. Please remember this, my friend. Your mouth will not become fluent by thinking about English only. Your mouth becomes fluent by moving. Small daily movement creates comfort. Comfort creates speed. Speed creates flow. And flow creates confidence. So as we continue, I want you to practice with me out loud. Do not worry about mistakes. Do not worry about your accent. Do not wait until you feel ready. Start now. Train your mouth with simple sentences. Speak slowly first. Then speak a little more naturally. Then use the sentence in your own life. This is how English starts becoming part of you, not just something you study. Now let us begin by understanding one very simple truth. Speaking English fluently is not only about learning more words. It is also about training your mouth to move in a new way. Many English learners think, if I learn more vocabulary, I will speak fluently. Vocabulary is important, yes, but vocabulary alone is not enough. You may know the word, but your mouth may not be ready to say it quickly. You may understand the sentence, but your tongue may not move smoothly from one sound to the next. This is why some learners can read English very well, listen to English quite well, and even understand difficult lessons, but when they try to speak, their voice becomes slow, unsure, and broken. The problem is not always knowledge. Many times, the problem is mouth training. Think about your mouth like a muscle. If you want to run faster, you train your legs. If you want to write faster, you train your hand. If you want to play music, you train your fingers again and again. In the same way, if you want to speak English fluently, you must train your lips, tongue, jaw, breath, and voice. Your mouth needs to become familiar with English sounds. Your tongue needs to learn where to go. Your lips need to learn how to shape words. Your jaw needs to become relaxed. Your breath needs to support your voice. When all of these things work together, English starts coming out more smoothly. Many learners speak English with too much pressure. They try to say every word perfectly. They become worried about mistakes. They think too much while speaking. And because they think too much, their mouth becomes tense. Their voice becomes weak. Their rhythm becomes unnatural. My friend, fluency does not come from pressure. Fluency comes from repetition, relaxation, and regular practice. You do not need to force your mouth. You need to train it gently every day. Even 5 or 10 minutes of focused mouth practice can help you speak more clearly over time. Let us try a very simple exercise right now. Say this sentence slowly. I want to speak English clearly. Now say it again. I want to speak English clearly. Do not rush. Feel every word. Feel how your mouth opens for want, how your tongue touches for to, how your lips move for speak, and how your mouth becomes wider for clearly. Now say the sentence a little more naturally. I want to speak English clearly. Again, I want to speak English clearly. This is not just repeating. This is teaching your mouth how to move with English. Every time you repeat the sentence, your mouth becomes a little more comfortable. Now let us change the sentence. Say, I want to speak English slowly. Again, I want to speak English slowly. Now say, I want to speak English confidently. Again, I want to speak English confidently. Now say, I want to speak English every day. Again, I want to speak English every day. Do you see what we are doing? We are not memorizing random words. We are training one useful sentence pattern. When your mouth knows the pattern, you can change one part and create many sentences. This is very powerful for fluency because real speaking is not about remembering full lessons. Real speaking is about using patterns quickly. One important part of mouth training is learning to speak in chunks. A chunk is a small group of words that naturally go together. Native and fluent speakers do not speak word by word. They speak in small groups. For example, instead of saying, I want to go outside, you can say, I want to go outside. The words move together. The rhythm feels smoother. Try this with me. Say, I want to. Again, I want to. Now add one action. I want to go. Again, I want to go. Now add one place. I want to go outside. Again, I want to go outside. Now another sentence. I want to drink some water. Again, I want to drink some water. Now another one. I want to take a short break. Again, I want to take a short break. This kind of practice is very simple, but it trains your mouth for real conversations. In daily life, you need sentences like these all the time. You need to say what you want, what you need, what you like, what you are doing, what you are thinking, and what you are planning. So instead of only learning long and difficult English, train your mouth with daily life sentences. Say, I need a little more time. Again, I need a little more time. Say, I need to check my schedule. Again, I need to check my schedule. Say, I need to call my friend. Again, I need to call my friend. Say, I need to finish this work. Again, I need to finish this work. When you repeat these sentences, your mouth becomes familiar with useful English. Another helpful exercise is slow speaking, followed by natural speaking. First, you say the sentence slowly and clearly. Then you say the same sentence in a more natural rhythm. For example, say slowly, I am getting ready for work. Now say it more naturally. I'm getting ready for work. Again, I'm getting ready for work. Say slowly, I am going to make breakfast. Now naturally, I'm going to make breakfast. Again, I'm going to make breakfast. Say slowly, I am trying to speak better. Now naturally, I'm trying to speak better. Again, I'm trying to speak better. This exercise helps your mouth move from careful English to real English. Please remember, speaking naturally does not mean speaking too fast. Many learners think fluency means speed. But fluency is not only speed. Fluency means your words come out smoothly and clearly. You can speak slowly and still sound fluent. You can speak calmly and still sound confident. The goal is not to race. The goal is to flow. If you speak too fast before your mouth is ready, you may make more mistakes and feel more nervous. So first, train slowly. Then increase your natural rhythm little by little. Now let us practice with a daily situation. Imagine you are at home in the morning. You are getting ready for your day. Say this with me. I woke up early today. Again, I woke up early today. Say, I washed my face and brushed my teeth. Again, I washed my face and brushed my teeth. Say, I made a cup of tea. Again, I made a cup of tea. Say, I checked my phone for a few minutes. Again, I checked my phone for a few minutes. Say, then I started my day. Again, then I started my day. These are normal daily sentences, but they are excellent for mouth training because they include common sounds, common verbs, and common rhythm. Now try to say the whole morning routine in one smooth paragraph. Speak slowly with me. I woke up early today. I washed my face and brushed my teeth. I made a cup of tea. I checked my phone for a few minutes. Then I started my day. Again, say it naturally. I woke up early today. I washed my face and brushed my teeth. I made a cup of tea. I checked my phone for a few minutes. Then I started my day. Good. This is how you build speaking fluency. You do not need difficult topics every time. You need repeated practice with real sentences from your daily life. If you want to train your mouth every day, choose one small situation and speak about it out loud. Talk about your morning. Talk about your food. Talk about your work. Talk about your plans. Talk about what you did yesterday. You can say simple things like, today I feel a little tired, but I want to practice English. Again, today I feel a little tired, but I want to practice English. You can say, I do not have much time, so I will practice for 5 minutes. Again, I do not have much time, so I will practice for 5 minutes. These sentences are useful because they sound like real life, and real life English is what your mouth needs most. So from this moment, I want you to stop waiting for perfect English before you speak. Speak first, and your English will become better. Train your mouth first, and your fluency will become stronger. Every sentence you say out loud is a small step forward. Every repetition makes your tongue more comfortable. Every daily practice session teaches your mouth that English is not only something you understand, English is something you can use. Now let us go a little deeper into how your mouth actually learns to speak English more fluently. Your mouth needs repetition, but not empty repetition. It needs careful repetition with attention. When you repeat a sentence, do not only repeat the sound. Notice how your lips move. Notice where your tongue touches. Notice if your jaw feels tight. Notice if your breath stops in the middle. Many learners repeat English sentences, but they repeat them with tension. They are worried, they are judging themselves, they are thinking, my pronunciation is bad, my accent is not good, I sound strange. My friend, this kind of thinking makes your mouth tighter. Instead, I want you to practice with kindness. Say to yourself, I am training, I am improving. My mouth is learning a new rhythm. This small change in your mind can make your practice much easier. One of the most useful things you can do is practice short sentences that include common daily sounds. Let us begin with a sentence you can use almost every day. Say, can I have a glass of water? Again, can I have a glass of water? Now say it slowly. Can I have a glass of water? Feel the movement from can to I, then from have to a, then from glass to of, then water. Now make it more natural. Can I have a glass of water? Again, can I have a glass of water? This sentence is simple, but it trains your mouth to ask politely. You can use the same pattern with many things. Say, can I have a cup of tea? Again, can I have a cup of tea? Say, can I have a little more time? Again, can I have a little more time? Say, can I have your phone number? Again, can I have your phone number? Now your mouth is not only learning words, it is learning a useful speaking pattern. Another powerful pattern is, could you please? This pattern is important because it sounds polite and natural. Say, could you please help me? Again, could you please help me? Now say, could you please repeat that? Again, could you please repeat that? Say, could you please speak a little slowly? Again, could you please speak a little slowly? Say, could you please send me the details? Again, could you please send me the details? When you practice this pattern, your mouth learns a polite rhythm. In real life, you will not need to create a new sentence from zero every time. Your mouth will already know the beginning, and you can add the rest. Now let us talk about linking. Linking means words connect together when we speak. This is one reason English can sound fast. It is not always because people are speaking extremely fast. It is because they connect words smoothly. For example, turn off often sounds connected, like turn off. Pick it up becomes smoother when spoken together. Come in connects naturally. Let us practice slowly. Say, turn off the light. Again, turn off the light. Now say it more smoothly. Turn off the light. Again, turn off the light. Say, pick it up. Again, pick it up. Say, put it on the table. Again, put it on the table. Say, come in and sit down. Again, come in and sit down. These are common daily sentences. If your mouth can say them smoothly, your English will start sounding more natural. Please do not be afraid of repeating easy sentences. Easy sentences build fluency. Many learners run away from simple English because they think simple English is not impressive. But real fluency is built on simple English spoken naturally. In daily life, people say simple things again and again. They say, I'm on my way. They say, I'll be there soon. They say, let me check. They say, that sounds good. They say, I'm not sure yet. These sentences are not difficult, but they are very useful. Let us train your mouth with them. Say, I'm on my way. Again, I'm on my way. Say, I'll be there soon. Again, I'll be there soon. Say, let me check. Again, let me check. Say, that sounds good. Again, that sounds good. Say, I'm not sure yet. Again, I'm not sure yet. Try to say each sentence calmly, not too fast, not too slow, just smooth. Now imagine you are talking to a friend on the phone. Your friend asks, "Where are you?" You can say, "I'm on my way." Your friend asks, "When will you arrive?" You can say, "I'll be there soon." Your friend asks, "Can we meet at 6?" You can say, "Let me check." Your friend says, "We can have dinner together." You can say, "That sounds good." Your friend asks, "Are you free tomorrow?" You can say, "I'm not sure yet." Now let us say this as a small speaking practice in paragraph form. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. Let me check my schedule. That sounds good. I'm not sure yet, but I will tell you later. Again. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. Let me check my schedule. That sounds good. I'm not sure yet, but I will tell you later. This is real English. This is the kind of English your mouth needs every day. Another problem many learners face is that they keep their mouth too still when speaking English. They speak with small mouth movement, and then some sounds become unclear. English needs clear opening and closing. Some words need your lips. Some words need your tongue. Some words need your teeth. Try this sentence. Please bring the book back tomorrow. Again. Please bring the book back tomorrow. This sentence trains your lips with please and bring, your mouth with book back, and your rhythm with tomorrow. Now say, please bring the bag back tomorrow. Again, please bring the bag back tomorrow. Say, please bring the black bag back tomorrow. Again, please bring the black bag back tomorrow. Do not worry if it feels difficult. Difficult movement means your mouth is training. Let us practice another mouth exercise with the sound T. Many learners find this sound difficult because their language may not have the same movement. For this sound, your tongue gently comes between your teeth or touches behind your teeth, and the air comes out softly. Do not bite your tongue strongly. Be gentle. Say, think. Again, think. Say, thing. Again, thing. Say, thank you. Again, thank you. Say, I think so. Again, I think so. Say, thank you for your help. Again, thank you for your help. Now practice a daily sentence. I think this is a good idea. Again, I think this is a good idea. If this sound is hard, slow down. Your goal is not perfection today. Your goal is training. Now let us practice the sound R, because this sound can also make English feel difficult. Relax your mouth. Do not make your tongue too stiff. Say, right. Again, right. Say, ready. Again, ready. Say, really. Again, really. Say, I'm ready. Again, I'm ready. Say, I'm really ready. Again, I'm really ready. Now say, I'm really ready to speak. Again, I'm really ready to speak. This sentence is not only a sound practice, it is also a confidence practice. When you say it, try to believe it a little. Your voice listens to your mind. If you speak with fear, your voice becomes smaller. If you speak with calm confidence, your voice becomes stronger. Now bring everything together with a simple daily speaking exercise. Imagine you are meeting someone after a long day. Say this slowly. Today was a busy day, but I'm happy I practiced English. Again, today was a busy day, but I'm happy I practiced English. Say, I spoke slowly, and I trained my mouth. Again, I spoke slowly, and I trained my mouth. Say, I made some mistakes, but I did not stop. Again, I made some mistakes, but I did not stop. Say, tomorrow, I will practice again. Again, tomorrow I will practice again. Now say the whole practice smoothly. Today was a busy day, but I'm happy I practiced English. I spoke slowly and I trained my mouth. I made some mistakes, but I did not stop. Tomorrow I will practice again. Good. This is the mindset you need. You do not become fluent by waiting. You become fluent by training your mouth, one sentence at a time. Now let us train one more important part of fluent speaking: rhythm. English has rhythm, just like music. Some words are strong and some words are soft. Some words carry the meaning, and some words move quickly in the sentence. When learners speak every word with the same power, English can sound heavy and unnatural. But when you learn to give more energy to important words and less energy to small words, your speaking starts to feel smoother. You do not need to copy anyone perfectly, you only need to notice how English moves. For example, say this sentence slowly. I need to buy some food today. Again, I need to buy some food today. The important words are need, buy, food, and today. Say it with a natural rhythm. I need to buy some food today. Again, I need to buy some food today. Feel how the sentence moves forward. This is rhythm practice. Let us practice with more daily sentences. Say, I have to clean my room. Again, I have to clean my room. Now give more energy to clean and room. Say it again. I have to clean my room. Now say, I want to call my mother. Again, I want to call my mother. Give more energy to call and mother. Say, I want to call my mother. Now say, I forgot to bring my keys. Again, I forgot to bring my keys. Give more energy to forgot, bring, and keys. Say it naturally. I forgot to bring my keys. When you practice this way, your mouth learns not only pronunciation, but also movement, stress, and flow. Another useful technique is to practice one sentence in 3 different speeds. First, say it slowly. Second, say it at a normal speed. Third, say it with a little more confidence, but not too fast. Let us try this sentence. I'm going to meet my friend after work. Slowly. I'm going to meet my friend after work. Normal speed. I'm going to meet my friend after work. A little more confidently. I'm going to meet my friend after work. Again, slowly. I'm going to meet my friend after work. Normal. I'm going to meet my friend after work. Confidently. I'm going to meet my friend after work. This trains your mouth to stay clear even when the rhythm becomes more natural. Now let us practice another sentence. I didn't understand the question. Slowly. I didn't understand the question. Normal speed. I didn't understand the question. More confidently. I didn't understand the question. Now add a polite sentence after it. Could you explain it again? Slowly. Could you explain it again? Normal speed. Could you explain it again? More confidently. Could you explain it again? Now say both sentences together. I didn't understand the question. Could you explain it again? Again. I didn't understand the question. Could you explain it again? This is very useful in real life. If you do not understand something, you do not need to panic. You can speak calmly, ask again, and continue the conversation. A good mouth training routine should include small, real-life conversations. You do not always need another person. You can create both sides in your mind and speak out loud. Imagine you are in a small shop. Someone asks, "Can I help you?" You answer, "Yes, I'm looking for a notebook." Say it. Yes, I'm looking for a notebook. Again. Yes, I'm looking for a notebook. The person asks, "What size do you need?" You say, "I need a small one, please." Again, "I need a small one, please." The person says, "Here you go." You say, "Thank you. How much is it?" Again, "Thank you. How much is it?" Now, say the whole practice smoothly. Yes, I'm looking for a notebook. I need a small one, please. Thank you. How much is it? Again, yes, I'm looking for a notebook. I need a small one, please. Thank you. How much is it? This is simple English, but it is real speaking practice. Now imagine you are ordering food. Say, "I'd like a sandwich, please." Again, "I'd like a sandwich, please." Say, "Can I also have a bottle of water?" Again, "Can I also have a bottle of water?" Say, "How long will it take?" Again, "How long will it take?" Say, "That's fine. Thank you." Again, "That's fine. Thank you." Now say it like a real situation. "I'd like a sandwich, please." "Can I also have a bottle of water?" "How long will it take?" "That's fine. Thank you." Again, "I'd like a sandwich, please." "Can I also have a bottle of water?" "How long will it take?" "That's fine. Thank you." Notice how your mouth becomes more comfortable when sentences are connected to a real situation. This is why daily life practice is so powerful. Another way to train your mouth is to repeat emotional sentences. English is not only words. English is also feeling. If your voice is flat all the time, your speaking may sound unnatural. You do not need to act too much, but you can practice small emotions. Say this sentence with happiness. "That's great news." Again, "That's great news." Say it with surprise. "That's great news." Now say this sentence with concern. "Are you okay?" Again, "Are you okay?" Say it gently. "Are you okay?" Now say this sentence with relief. "I'm glad everything is fine." Again, "I'm glad everything is fine." When you practice emotion, your mouth and voice become more flexible. You learn to sound more human, not like you are reading from a book. Let us now practice a short daily story. Stories are excellent for fluency because they help your mouth speak sentence after sentence. Say it slowly first. "Yesterday, I went to the market. I bought some fruit and vegetables. The shop was busy, but the people were friendly. I came back home and made a simple dinner. After dinner, I practiced English for 10 minutes. Again, say it naturally. Yesterday, I went to the market. I bought some fruit and vegetables. The shop was busy, but the people were friendly. I came back home and made a simple dinner. After dinner, I practiced English for 10 minutes. This kind of story trains your mouth to speak about the past. It also helps your brain organize ideas in English. Now change the story to today. Say, "Today, I am staying at home. I am cleaning my room, answering messages, and practicing English. I want to speak more clearly, so I am training my mouth with simple sentences. I know I will improve if I practice every day." Again, "Today, I am staying at home. I am cleaning my room, answering messages, and practicing English. I want to speak more clearly, so I am training my mouth with simple sentences. I know I will improve if I practice every day." Good! You are not only repeating English, you are creating English. This is a very important step. Now I want you to remember something. Your mouth needs time to become comfortable. At first, some sentences may feel strange. Some sounds may feel difficult. Some words may not come out clearly. That is normal. Do not stop because it feels uncomfortable. The uncomfortable feeling is not failure. It is training. When your mouth meets a new sound again and again, it slowly becomes easier. When your tongue practices a hard sentence again and again, it slowly becomes faster. When your voice says English every day, it slowly becomes stronger. You do not need a perfect accent to communicate. You need clear speech, steady rhythm, and the courage to keep speaking. So today, even after this practice ends, choose 3 sentences and repeat them during your day. You can say, "I want to speak English clearly." You can say, "I'm training my mouth every day." You can say, "I can improve 1 sentence at a time." Repeat them while walking, while getting ready, or while sitting alone for a few minutes. Speak slowly. Then speak naturally. Then say them with confidence. This is how your English voice grows. Not all at once, not through pressure, not through fear, but through small daily practice that teaches your mouth to move, your voice to flow, and your confidence to rise. Now let us finish this practice by learning how to make mouth training a real daily habit. Because one lesson can inspire you, but daily practice will change you. Many learners feel motivated for one day, then they stop. They say, I will practice tomorrow, but tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next month. My friend, you do not need a perfect routine. You do not need 1 hour every day. You only need a small practice that is easy enough to repeat. The best practice is the practice you can actually continue. So instead of saying, I will practice English for 2 hours every day, say, I will train my mouth for 5 minutes today. 5 focused minutes can be powerful when you do them every day. Here is a simple daily routine you can follow. First, relax your mouth and take 1 slow breath. Then choose 1 short sentence from your daily life. For example, I have a lot to do today. Say it slowly. I have a lot to do today. Say it again naturally. I have a lot to do today. Then change it. I have a lot to finish today. I have a lot to learn today. I have a lot to think about today. Now your mouth is practicing one useful pattern in different ways. This is how you become faster. You do not need to create every sentence from zero. You train patterns, and then your mouth starts using them more easily. Now let us practice with another daily pattern. Say, I feel a little tired today. Again, I feel a little tired today. Now change the feeling. I feel a little nervous today. I feel a little better today. I feel a little busy today. I feel a little more confident today. This kind of practice helps you speak about your emotions in English. Many learners can talk about objects, places, and actions, but they become quiet when they need to express feelings. So train your mouth to say simple emotional sentences. Say, I feel nervous, but I will try. Again, I feel nervous, but I will try. Say, I made a mistake, but I can continue. Again, I made a mistake, but I can continue. Say, I am not perfect, but I am improving. Again, I am not perfect, but I am improving. Another excellent habit is shadowing with your own voice. You do not always need to copy long audio. You can choose 1 sentence and repeat it in different moods. Say this sentence calmly. I can speak more clearly with practice. Again, I can speak more clearly with practice. Now say it with more confidence. I can speak more clearly with practice. Now say it like you are encouraging a friend. You can speak more clearly with practice. Again, you can speak more clearly with practice. Now say it about all English learners. We can speak more clearly with practice. Again, we can speak more clearly with practice. This trains your mouth, your voice, and your confidence together. Let us now do one final daily life speaking practice. Imagine you are telling someone about your English journey. Speak slowly with me. I used to feel nervous when I spoke English. Sometimes my mouth felt stuck, and I could not say simple sentences clearly. But now I understand that speaking is a skill I can train. I do not need to wait until I am perfect. I can practice with small sentences every day. I can relax my mouth, breathe slowly, and speak 1 sentence at a time. If I continue, my English will become smoother. Again, say it naturally. I used to feel nervous when I spoke English. Sometimes my mouth felt stuck, and I could not say simple sentences clearly. But now I understand that speaking is a skill I can train. I do not need to wait until I am perfect. I can practice with small sentences every day. I can relax my mouth, breathe slowly, and speak 1 sentence at a time. If I continue, my English will become smoother. Your mouth is not your enemy. Your mouth is learning. Your tongue is learning. Your voice is learning. Sometimes the sentence will come out clearly, sometimes it will not. Sometimes you will feel confident, sometimes you will feel slow. That is normal. Do not judge your whole English level by one bad speaking moment. One difficult sentence does not mean you are bad at English. It only means that sentence needs more practice. One pronunciation mistake does not mean you failed. It only means your mouth needs another repetition. One nervous conversation does not mean you cannot speak English. It only means you are still becoming comfortable. From today, make English physical. Do not only keep it in your notebook. Do not only keep it in your mind. Put English in your mouth. Say the sentences out loud. Repeat useful phrases. Read short paragraphs slowly. Tell your own daily stories. Talk about your morning, your work, your food, your plans, your feelings, and your small problems. Train with real life. Train with simple language. Train with patience. If you do this again and again, your mouth will stop feeling strange with English. Your voice will become steadier. Your rhythm will become smoother. Your confidence will become stronger. So, my friend, the next time you feel stuck while speaking, do not say, "I cannot speak English." Say, "My mouth needs more training." That sentence changes everything. It gives you power. It gives you direction. It reminds you that fluency is not magic. Fluency is practice. Fluency is repetition. Fluency is daily movement. And every time you speak one sentence out loud, you are moving closer to the English voice you want. Start small, speak slowly, repeat often, and trust the process. Your mouth can learn, your voice can grow, and with steady practice, you can speak English more fluently, more clearly, and more confidently in your everyday life. Now let us continue with another powerful way to train your mouth. And this method is very useful for learners who understand English but feel slow when speaking. The method is called sentence expansion. It means you begin with a very short sentence and then you slowly make it longer. This helps your mouth stay relaxed while your brain adds more information. Many learners try to speak long sentences too quickly, and then they get stuck. But when you build a sentence step by step, your mouth learns to follow your thoughts more smoothly. For example, start with this sentence, "I'm tired." Say it slowly, "I'm tired." Now add one reason. "I'm tired because I worked a lot." Again, "I'm tired because I worked a lot." Now add more detail. "I'm tired because I worked a lot today." Again, "I'm tired because I worked a lot today." Now make it even more natural. "I'm tired because I worked a lot today, but I still want to practice English." Again, "I'm tired because I worked a lot today, but I still want to practice English." This is how you train your mouth to continue speaking without stopping too soon. Let us try another sentence expansion. Start with, "I'm hungry." Again, "I'm hungry." Now add a plan. "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something." Again, "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something." Now add more detail. "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something before I start working." Again, "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something before I start working." Now make it more conversational. "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something before I start working because I need more energy." Again, "I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something before I start working because I need more energy." Notice what is happening. Your mouth is not jumping into a difficult sentence suddenly. It is growing the sentence slowly. This makes speaking feel less scary. Another helpful practice is sentence reduction. This means you take a long sentence and make it shorter and easier to say. In real conversation, you do not always need long sentences. Sometimes short, clear sentences are better. Say this long sentence. I was planning to go outside, but I decided to stay home because I felt tired. Again, I was planning to go outside, but I decided to stay home because I felt tired. Now make it shorter. I wanted to go out, but I stayed home. Again, I wanted to go out, but I stayed home. Now make it even simpler. I felt tired, so I stayed home. Again, I felt tired, so I stayed home. This teaches your mouth and brain that there is always another way to express an idea. If one sentence feels too hard, choose a simpler sentence and keep speaking. This is very important in real life. Fluency does not mean you always use long English. Fluency means you keep communication moving. If you forget one word, use another word. If a sentence becomes too difficult, make it simpler. If your mouth gets stuck, pause, breathe, and continue. For example, maybe you want to say, I could not attend the meeting because I had another responsibility at the same time. If this feels too difficult, say, I could not come to the meeting because I was busy. That is still good English. Or say, I missed the meeting because I had other work. That is also clear. Your goal is communication, not perfection. Now let us practice with useful daily phrases that help you continue speaking when you need time to think. Say, let me think for a second. Again, let me think for a second. Say, how can I explain this? Again, how can I explain this? Say, what I mean is. Again, what I mean is. Say, I'm trying to say that. Again, I'm trying to say that. These phrases are very helpful because they give your brain a little time while your mouth keeps speaking English. Instead of becoming silent, you can use a natural phrase. For example, say, let me think for a second. What I mean is, I need more practice. Again, let me think for a second. What I mean is, I need more practice. Say, I'm trying to say that speaking English feels easier when I practice every day. Again, I'm trying to say that speaking English feels easier when I practice every day. Now imagine you are having a simple conversation with someone and they ask, why are you learning English? You can answer slowly and clearly, I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence. Again, I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence. Now add more detail. I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence in daily life. Again, I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence in daily life. Now make it personal. I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence in daily life, at work, and with new people. Again, I'm learning English because I want to speak with more confidence in daily life, at work, and with new people. This is a very useful answer, and you can use it in many situations. Let us practice a small speaking paragraph about your English journey. Say it slowly first. I am learning English because I want to express myself better. Sometimes I understand people, but I cannot answer quickly. Sometimes my mouth feels slow, and I need more time. But I know this is normal. If I train my mouth every day, I will speak more clearly and naturally. Again, say it with calm confidence. I am learning English because I want to express myself better. Sometimes I understand people, but I cannot answer quickly. Sometimes my mouth feels slow, and I need more time. But I know this is normal. If I train my mouth every day, I will speak more clearly and naturally. Good. This is the kind of practice that connects pronunciation, fluency, confidence, and real meaning. Now let us train your mouth with short question and answer practice. Questions are very important because real conversations are not only statements. You need to ask questions naturally. Say, what are you doing today? Again, What are you doing today? Now answer, I'm working and practicing English. Again, I'm working and practicing English. Say, where are you going later? Again, where are you going later? Answer, I'm going to the store later. Again, I'm going to the store later. Say, what did you do yesterday? Again, what did you do yesterday? Answer, I stayed home and finished some work. Again, I stayed home and finished some work. When you practice questions and answers together, your mouth becomes ready for conversation, not just reading. Another important thing is training your ending sounds. Many learners lose the final sound of words because they speak too quickly or close their mouth too soon. But final sounds can change meaning. Practice these short phrases carefully. Say, I need help. Again, I need help. Make sure you finish the P sound in help. Say, I like it. Again, I like it. Finish the K sound in like. Say, I missed the bus. Again, I missed the bus. Finish missed clearly. Say, I worked late. Again, I worked late. Finish worked clearly. Now say a full sentence. I worked late, so I missed the bus. Again, I worked late, so I missed the bus. Good. Clear ending sounds make your English easier to understand. Now, as you practice, do not forget to smile a little and relax your face. This may sound simple, but it can help your voice. When your face is stiff, your voice can sound tight. When your face is relaxed, your words come out more easily. Try this sentence with a relaxed face. I am getting better every day. Again, I am getting better every day. Now say it with a little more belief. I am getting better every day. Again, I am getting better every day. This sentence is not only English practice. It is also a reminder. You are not stuck. You are training. You are improving. Your mouth is learning the shape, rhythm, and movement of English, one sentence at a time. Now let us continue by training your mouth for one of the most important parts of real fluency, speaking without translating every word in your head. Many learners listen in English, understand in their own language, think in their own language, then try to translate back into English before speaking. This takes time. This creates pressure. This makes the mouth wait while the brain is working too hard. So when you want to speak fluently, you need to train your mouth with ready English patterns. These patterns help you answer faster because you do not need to build every sentence from the beginning. Your mouth already knows how the sentence starts, and your brain only adds the details. Let us practice one very useful pattern. I think. Say it slowly. I think. Again, I think. Now add one simple opinion. I think it's good. Again, I think it's good. Now add more detail. I think it's a good idea. Again, I think it's a good idea. Now say, I think we should try it. Again, I think we should try it. Now say, I think we need more time. Again, I think we need more time. This pattern is powerful because you can use it in daily conversation, at work, in class, with friends, and even when you are not completely sure. Your mouth becomes comfortable with the beginning, and your ideas become easier to express. Now let us practice another pattern. I don't think. Say, I don't think so. Again, I don't think so. Say, I don't think it's a problem. Again, I don't think it's a problem. Say, I don't think we have enough time. Again, I don't think we have enough time. Say, I don't think I can finish it today. Again, I don't think I can finish it today. This is useful because real speaking is not only agreeing. Sometimes you need to disagree politely, explain your opinion, or say that something is difficult. When your mouth can say these patterns smoothly, you sound more natural and confident. Now let us practice giving reasons. Reasons make your English stronger because they help you continue speaking after one short sentence. Say, I'm tired because I slept late. I'm tired because I slept late. Say, I'm happy because I finished my work. Again, I'm happy because I finished my work. Say, I'm nervous because I have to speak English. Again, I'm nervous because I have to speak English. Say, I'm practicing because I want to improve. Again, I'm practicing because I want to improve. The word because is very useful for fluency. It helps your mouth move from a simple idea to a complete thought. Instead of saying only, I'm busy, you can say, I'm busy because I have a lot of work today. Instead of saying only, I'm learning English, you can say, I'm learning English because I want to communicate better. Now let us use these patterns in a daily life speaking practice. Imagine someone asks you, why do you practice English every day? You can answer like this. I practice English every day because I want to speak more naturally. I know fluency takes time, but I also know small practice helps. I do not want to wait for confidence. I want to build confidence by speaking every day. Say it again with me, slowly and clearly. I practice English every day because I want to speak more naturally. I know fluency takes time, but I also know small practice helps. I do not want to wait for confidence. I want to build confidence by speaking every day. Good. This paragraph trains your mouth to explain your reason, your belief, and your goal. Another important part of mouth training is learning to recover when you make a mistake. Many learners stop completely when they say one wrong word. They feel embarrassed. They lose confidence. But fluent speakers also make small mistakes. The difference is, they continue. They correct themselves naturally, or they simply keep speaking. You can train your mouth to recover by practicing phrases like these. Say, sorry, let me say that again. Again, sorry, let me say that again. Say, I mean, again, I mean. Say, what I wanted to say is, again, what I wanted to say is. Say, that came out wrong. Again, that came out wrong. These phrases are very helpful because they give you a way to continue instead of stopping. Let us practice a recovery moment. Say, yesterday, I go to the store. Sorry, let me say that again. Yesterday, I went to the store. Again, yesterday, I go to the store. Sorry, let me say that again. Yesterday, I went to the store. Say, I am very interesting in English. I mean, I am very interested in English. Again, I am very interesting in English. I mean, I am very interesting in English. This is not a failure. This is real speaking. Correcting yourself calmly is a skill. When you learn this skill, mistakes become less scary. You understand that a mistake is not the end of the conversation. It is only a small moment. Now let us train your mouth with useful phrases for daily conversations. Say, I was just about to call you. Again, I was just about to call you. Say, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Again, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Say, I'm glad you told me. Again, I'm glad you told me. Say, that makes sense. Again, that makes sense. Say, I see what you mean. Again, I see what you mean. These phrases help you sound more natural because they are not just basic answers. They show connection. They show you are listening. They help the conversation continue smoothly. Now imagine you are talking with a friend. Your friend explains a problem. You can say, I see what you mean. Your friend gives you advice. You can say, that makes sense. Your friend tells you some important information. You can say, I'm glad you told me. Your friend begins speaking while you are speaking. You can say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Let us say this in one smooth practice. I see what you mean. That makes sense. I'm glad you told me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Again, I see what you mean. That makes sense. I'm glad you told me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. These sentences are short, but they make your English sound more alive and more conversational. Another useful mouth training exercise is speaking about the same idea in different ways. This helps you become flexible. Say, I'm busy today. Again, I'm busy today. Now say it another way. I have a lot to do today. Again, I have a lot to do today. Now another way. My schedule is full today. Again, my schedule is full today. Now another way. I don't have much free time today. Again, I don't have much free time today. This kind of practice teaches your brain and mouth that one idea can have many forms. If you forget one sentence, you can use another. That is real fluency. Let us do the same with another idea. Say, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand. Now say, I'm not sure I understand. Again, I'm not sure I understand. Say, could you explain that again? Again, could you explain that again? Say, could you say that in a simpler way? Again, could you say that in a simpler way? Now say, I understand the first part, but not the second part. Again, I understand the first part, but not the second part. These sentences are very important because they help you stay active in a conversation even when something is difficult. Now let us end this part with a strong speaking practice. Say it slowly with me. I do not need perfect English to speak. I need clear English, useful sentences, and regular practice. If I make a mistake, I can correct myself. If I forget a word, I can use another word. If I feel nervous, I can breathe and continue. My mouth is learning, and every sentence makes me stronger. Again, say it with confidence. I do not need perfect English to speak. I need clear English, useful sentences, and regular practice. If I make a mistake, I can correct myself. If I forget a word, I can use another word. If I feel nervous, I can breathe and continue. My mouth is learning, and every sentence makes me stronger. Now let us continue by training your mouth for longer speaking flow. Because after you become comfortable with short sentences, you need to learn how to connect your ideas. Many learners can say one sentence clearly, but when they need to speak for 30 seconds or 1 minute, they become stuck. This happens because their mouth is not trained to continue. They finish one sentence, then their mind becomes empty. But fluent speaking is often just one simple idea connected to another simple idea. You do not need to speak with difficult words. You need to keep the flow moving. You can do this by using connecting words like and, but, because, so, then, and after that. These words are small, but they are powerful because they help your mouth move from one thought to the next. Let us practice with a very simple sentence. Say, I woke up early. Again, I woke up early. Now add and. Say, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Again, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Now add then. Say, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Then I checked my messages. Again, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Then I checked my messages. Now add because. Say, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Then I checked my messages because I had a busy day. Again, I woke up early and I made breakfast. Then I checked my messages because I had a busy day. This is how you build speaking flow. One sentence becomes two sentences. Two sentences become a short story. A short story becomes real communication. Now let us practice with but, because but helps you express contrast. Say, I wanted to go outside, but it was raining. Again, I wanted to go outside, but it was raining. Say, I was tired, but I finished my work. Again, I was tired, but I finished my work. Say, I felt nervous, but I spoke English anyway. Again, I felt nervous, but I spoke English anyway. This last sentence is very important. I felt nervous, but I spoke English anyway. Say it again with confidence. I felt nervous, but I spoke English anyway. In real life, confidence does not always mean you feel no fear. Sometimes confidence means you feel nervous, but you continue. Your mouth needs to practice that feeling too. Now let us practice a 1-minute speaking style using simple connected sentences. Say it slowly with me. Today, I had a normal day. I woke up, got ready, and started my work. At first, I felt a little tired, but after some time, I felt better. I wanted to practice English, so I repeated a few useful sentences. I made some mistakes, but I continued. I know that small practice can help me improve. Again, say it naturally. Today, I had a normal day. I woke up, got ready, and started my work. At first, I felt a little tired, but after some time, I felt better. I wanted to practice English, so I repeated a few useful sentences. I made some mistakes, but I continued. I know that small practice can help me improve. This is a strong exercise because it trains your mouth to speak about daily life in a smooth way. Another part of mouth training is learning to pause naturally. Some learners think they must speak without stopping at all, but natural speakers pause. They pause to breathe. They pause to think. They pause to make the meaning clear. The problem is not pausing. The problem is panicking during the pause. If you pause calmly, your speaking can still sound fluent. Try this sentence. I want to explain this clearly. Say it again. I want to explain this clearly. Now add a natural pause after clearly. I want to explain this clearly. I need a little more time. Again. I want to explain this clearly. I need a little more time. This sounds much better than rushing and becoming confused. A calm pause can help your mouth and brain work together. Let us practice useful pause phrases. Say, let me think. Again, let me think. Say, just a moment. Again, just a moment. Say, I want to say this clearly. Again, I want to say this clearly. Say, the best way to explain it is. Again, the best way to explain it is. Now use them in a longer answer. Let me think. I want to say this clearly. The best way to explain it is, I need more daily practice. Again, let me think. I want to say this clearly. The best way to explain it is, I need more daily practice. This is real conversation training. You are not only practicing pronunciation, you are learning how to stay calm while speaking. Now let us train your mouth with everyday problem-solving sentences. In daily life, you often need to explain small problems. Say, I can't find my keys. Again, I can't find my keys. Say, my phone battery is low. Again, my phone battery is low. Say, I missed the bus. Again, I missed the bus. Say, I forgot my wallet at home. Again, I forgot my wallet at home. Now connect them with a simple story. I was in a hurry this morning. I couldn't find my keys, and my phone battery was low. Then I missed the bus, so I arrived late. It was stressful, but everything was okay in the end. Again, I was in a hurry this morning. I couldn't find my keys, and my phone battery was low. Then I missed the bus, so I arrived late. It was stressful, but everything was okay in the end. This kind of practice prepares your mouth for real situations. Now let us practice speaking about plans. Plans are very common in daily conversation. Say, I'm going to visit my friend. Again, I'm going to visit my friend. Say, I'm going to clean my room. Again, I'm going to clean my room. Say, I'm going to practice English tonight. Again, I'm going to practice English tonight. Now make it longer. After I finish my work, I'm going to practice English for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to relax, eat dinner, and prepare for tomorrow. Again, after I finish my work, I'm going to practice English for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to relax, eat dinner, and prepare for tomorrow. This sentence trains your mouth to talk about the future in a natural daily way. Another powerful exercise is to speak the same paragraph in 3 styles: slow, natural, and confident. First, say it slowly. I am training my mouth to speak English. I know it takes time, but I am patient. Every day, I repeat useful sentences. Every day, I become a little more comfortable. Now say it naturally. I am training my mouth to speak English. I know it takes time, but I am patient. Every day, I repeat useful sentences. Every day, I become a little more comfortable. Now say it with confidence. I am training my mouth to speak English. I know it takes time, but I am patient. Every day, I repeat useful sentences. Every day, I become a little more comfortable. When you practice like this, your mouth learns control. You are not just speaking fast. You are choosing your speed, your rhythm, and your energy. Now I want you to remember that your English voice is not something you find suddenly. It is something you build slowly. Every time you repeat a sentence, you are building it. Every time you correct yourself and continue, you are building it. Every time you speak, even when you feel nervous, you are building it. Your mouth may feel slow today, but that does not mean it will always feel slow. Your voice may feel weak today, but that does not mean it will always feel weak. With daily training, your mouth becomes more flexible, your words become clearer, and your speaking becomes more natural. You are not just learning English. You are training your whole speaking system to work with English, calmly, clearly, and confidently. Now let us continue with a very important idea that many learners do not notice. Your mouth needs warm-up before speaking English, just like your body needs warm-up before exercise. If you suddenly try to speak fast English after being silent for many hours, your mouth may feel slow, your tongue may feel heavy, your voice may feel weak. But if you warm up first, speaking becomes easier. A warm-up does not need to be long. It can be 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. The goal is simply to wake up your lips, tongue, jaw, breath, and voice before you start serious practice. Start with a gentle breath. Breathe in slowly, then breathe out slowly. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Now say this simple sentence. I am ready to practice. Again, I am ready to practice. Now say, my mouth is relaxed. Again, my mouth is relaxed. Say, my voice is calm. Again, my voice is calm. Say, I can speak slowly and clearly. Again, I can speak slowly and clearly. These sentences are simple, but they prepare your body and mind. When you begin speaking with calm energy, your English becomes clearer. Now let us train the mouth with common sound movement. Say, big bag. Again, big bag. Say, black bag. Again, black bag. Say, bring the black bag. Again, bring the black bag. Now say, please bring the black bag back. Again, please bring the black bag back. This sentence may feel a little difficult because your mouth needs to move quickly between similar sounds. Do not worry, slow practice is enough. Now try another one. Good coffee. Again, good coffee. Say, a good cup of coffee. Again, a good cup of coffee. Say, I need a good cup of coffee. Again, I need a good cup of coffee. Notice how your mouth becomes more awake when you repeat sound patterns. Now let us practice vowel sounds with daily words. Say eat. Again, eat. Say it. Again, it. Say leave. Again, leave. It. Now say, I want to eat before I leave. Again, I want to eat before I leave. Say, I live near the school. Again, I live near the school. Do not worry if these sounds are not perfect. The goal is awareness. When you notice the difference, your mouth begins to adjust. Now say, this is a little difficult, but I can practice. Again, this is a little difficult, but I can practice. That sentence itself is useful because it teaches your mouth to stay calm with hard sounds. Another very useful practice is speaking in small waves. A wave means your voice rises and falls naturally. If your voice is always flat, English may sound robotic. If your voice has gentle movement, your speech sounds more alive. Try this sentence. Really? Say it with surprise. Really? Again. Really? Now say, that's interesting. Again. That's interesting. Say it like you truly care. That's interesting. Now say, I didn't know that. Again, I didn't know that. Now connect them. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Again, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. This is useful for conversations because it helps you respond naturally, not just answer with yes or no. Let us practice more response phrases. Say, oh, I see. Again, oh, I see. Say, that's a good point. Again, that's a good point. Say, I never thought about it that way. Again, I never thought about it that way. Say, thanks for explaining. Again, thanks for explaining. Now say them together smoothly. Oh, I see. That's a good point. I never thought about it that way. Thanks for explaining. Again. Oh, I see. That's a good point. I never thought about it that way. Thanks for explaining. These phrases train your mouth to sound natural in real conversations. They also help you become a better listener in English. Now imagine someone is telling you about their day. You do not need to give a long answer every time. You can use short, natural reactions. If they say, I had a busy day, you can say, oh, really? Say it. Oh, really? If they say, I finished a big project, you can say, that's great. Say it. That's great. If they say, I was very tired, you can say, I understand. Say it. I understand. If they say, but everything went well, you can say, I'm glad to hear that. Say it. I'm glad to hear that. Now practice all of these reactions together. Oh, really? That's great. I understand. I'm glad to hear that. Again. Oh, really? That's great. I understand. I'm glad to hear that. Now let us train your mouth with a daily conversation paragraph. Imagine you are talking to someone after work. Say slowly, how was your day? Mine was busy, but it was okay. I had a lot of small tasks, and I needed to finish them before evening. I felt tired for a while, so I took a short break. After that, I felt better and continued working. Again, say it naturally. How was your day? Mine was busy, but it was okay. I had a lot of small tasks, and I needed to finish them before evening. I felt tired for a while, so I took a short break. After that, I felt better and continued working. This is the kind of English you can use in everyday life. It is not complicated, but it sounds complete. Now let us practice speaking about food, because food is a very common topic. Say, I'm thinking about what to eat. Again, I'm thinking about what to eat. Say, I want something simple today. Again, I want something simple today. Say, maybe I'll make rice and vegetables. Again, maybe I'll make rice and vegetables. Say, I don't want to spend too much time cooking. Again, I don't want to spend too much time cooking. Now say the whole idea. I'm thinking about what to eat. I want something simple today. Maybe I'll make rice and vegetables. I don't want to spend too much time cooking. Again, I'm thinking about what to eat. I want something simple today. Maybe I'll make rice and vegetables. I don't want to spend too much time cooking. One thing I want you to notice is that fluency becomes easier when the topic is familiar. That is why you should train your mouth with daily topics first. Talk about waking up. Talk about eating. Talk about cleaning. Talk about going outside. Talk about feeling tired, happy, nervous, or busy. Talk about messages, calls, work, family, friends, weather, shopping, and plans. These topics give your mouth a strong foundation. Later, when you speak about more difficult topics, your mouth will already have better rhythm and confidence. Now practice this confidence paragraph with me. I do not need to speak about difficult topics every day. I can build fluency with simple daily English. I can talk about my morning, my food, my work, and my plans. I can repeat useful sentences until they feel natural. I can train my mouth little by little. Simple practice is not weak. Simple practice is strong because it helps me speak in real life. Again, say it naturally and clearly. I do not need to speak about difficult topics every day. I can build fluency with simple daily English. I can talk about my morning, my food, my work, and my plans. I can repeat useful sentences until they feel natural. I can train my mouth little by little. Simple practice is not weak. Simple practice is strong because it helps me speak in real life. Now let us finish the main practice by training your mouth to speak with more control, because control is one of the biggest secrets of fluent English. Many learners think they have only two choices. They either speak very slowly and carefully, or they speak too fast and lose control. But real fluency is in the middle. You want to speak clearly, smoothly, and calmly. You want your mouth to move with your thoughts, not fight against them. So when you practice, do not only ask, "Am I speaking fast?" Ask, "Am I speaking clearly? Am I breathing well? Am I finishing my words? Am I connecting my ideas?" These questions will help you train in a smarter way. Let us practice with one useful sentence. Say, "I want to explain my idea clearly." Again, I want to explain my idea clearly. Now say it a little more naturally. I want to explain my idea clearly. Again, I want to explain my idea clearly. Now add one more sentence. I do not want to rush. Again, I do not want to rush. Now connect them. I want to explain my idea clearly. I do not want to rush. Again, I want to explain my idea clearly. I do not want to rush. This is a good sentence for real conversations. When you feel nervous, you can remind yourself that you are allowed to speak slowly. Speaking slowly is not a weakness. Speaking slowly with control is a strength. Now let us practice how to speak when you need to share your opinion. Many learners become nervous when someone asks, "What do you think?" Their mind becomes empty because they want to give a perfect answer. But you can answer with simple English. Say, "I think it depends." Again, "I think it depends." Say, "In my opinion, it is a good idea." Again, "In my opinion, it is a good idea." Say, "I agree with you." Again, "I agree with you." Say, "I agree with some parts but not everything." Again, "I agree with some parts but not everything." Say, "I see your point, but I think differently." Again, "I see your point, but I think differently." These sentences train your mouth to join conversations calmly and politely. Now imagine someone asks you, "Do you think English speaking can improve without a speaking partner?" You can answer like this: "Yes, I think it can improve." A speaking partner is helpful, but it is not the only way. You can train your mouth alone by repeating sentences, reading out loud, shadowing short phrases, and speaking about your daily life. When your mouth becomes comfortable, real conversations become easier. End quote. Say it again with me slowly. Yes, I think it can improve. A speaking partner is helpful, but it is not the only way. You can train your mouth alone by repeating sentences, reading out loud, shadowing short phrases, and speaking about your daily life. When your mouth becomes comfortable, real conversations become easier. This answer is simple, complete, and practical. It does not use difficult words, but it communicates clearly. Now let us practice reading out loud with feeling. Reading out loud is one of the easiest ways to train your mouth because you do not need to create sentences by yourself at first. You can focus on sound, rhythm, breath, and clarity, but do not read like a machine. Read like you are talking to someone. Say this paragraph slowly. Every day, I give my mouth a little English practice. I do not wait for perfect confidence. I build confidence by speaking. Some days are easy and some days are difficult, but I continue. I know that every repetition helps me speak more naturally. Again, say it naturally. Every day, I give my mouth a little English practice. I do not wait for perfect confidence. I build confidence by speaking. Some days are easy and some days are difficult, but I continue. I know that every repetition helps me speak more naturally. Now let us train your mouth with a slightly faster daily flow. Do not rush too much. Just try to keep the sentence moving. Say, I got up, made breakfast, checked my messages, and started my work. Again, I got up, made breakfast, checked my messages, and started my work. Say, after work, I cleaned my room, called a friend, and practiced English. Again, after work, I cleaned my room, called a friend, and practiced English. Now connect both sentences. I got up, made breakfast, checked my messages, and started my work. After work, I cleaned my room, called a friend, and practiced English. Again, I got up, made breakfast, checked my messages, and started my work. After work, I cleaned my room, called a friend, and practiced English. This kind of practice helps your mouth move through action words smoothly. Another powerful exercise is to practice small answers to common questions. Say the question first. How was your day? Again, how was your day? Now answer. It was good, but a little busy. Again, it was good, but a little busy. Say the next question. What did you do today? Again, what did you do today? Answer. I worked, rested for a while, and practiced English. Again, I worked, rested for a while, and practiced English. Say, what are you going to do tomorrow? Again, what are you going to do tomorrow? Answer, I'm going to finish some work and practice speaking again. Again, I'm going to finish some work and practice speaking again. These questions are simple, but they prepare your mouth for real conversations because people ask these questions all the time. Now, let us practice one final longer speaking exercise. Speak slowly and clearly with me. I used to think fluency meant speaking fast, but now I understand it differently. Fluency means my mouth can express my ideas clearly and smoothly. It means I can speak, pause, breathe, and continue. It means I can make a mistake and still keep going. It means I can use simple sentences to communicate real thoughts. I do not need to sound perfect. I need to sound clear, calm, and confident. Again, say it naturally. I used to think fluency meant speaking fast, but now I understand it differently. Fluency means my mouth can express my ideas clearly and smoothly. It means I can speak, pause, breathe, and continue. It means I can make a mistake and still keep going. It means I can use simple sentences to communicate real thoughts. I do not need to sound perfect. I need to sound clear, calm, and confident. Now I want you to take this lesson into your real life. When you wake up, say one sentence in English. When you make tea or coffee, say one sentence in English. When you clean your room, say one sentence in English. When you feel tired, say, I feel tired, but I can still practice for 1 minute. When you feel nervous, say, I feel nervous, but I can speak slowly. When you make a mistake, say, let me try again. These small sentences will slowly change your relationship with English. English will stop feeling like something far away. It will become something close, something active, something you use with your own voice. Your mouth needs daily contact with English, not only your eyes, not only your ears. Your mouth, your voice, your breath, your rhythm, your confidence. Train all of them together. Start with easy sentences. Repeat them slowly. Make them natural. Change them. Use them in small daily situations. Speak about your morning, your plans, your feelings, your mistakes, your progress, and your goals. The more your mouth touches English, the less strange English feels. And the less strange English feels, the more naturally it comes out. So remember this clearly. You do not become fluent only by watching English. You become fluent by using English. You become fluent by speaking when your voice is not perfect. You become fluent by repeating useful sentences until they feel comfortable. You become fluent by training your mouth to move, your breath to support you, and your mind to stay calm. Every sentence matters. Every small practice matters. Every time you speak out loud, you are teaching your mouth that English belongs to you too. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm really proud of you for staying here, listening carefully, and training your mouth step by step. Remember, speaking English fluently is not about being perfect. It is about practicing regularly, speaking out loud, and giving your mouth enough time to feel comfortable with English sounds, English rhythm, and English sentences. So after this lesson, do not just close the video and forget everything. Choose a few sentences from today's practice and repeat them again during your day. Speak slowly, breathe calmly, relax your mouth, and remind yourself that every small repetition is helping you become stronger. If this lesson helped you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who also wants to speak English more clearly and confidently. Also, write one simple English sentence in the comments, like, I am training my mouth to speak English fluently. Your sentence does not need to be perfect, just practice. Keep going, my friend. Your English voice is growing every day.